So how does a warrior handle challenge? What's one of the things that a warrior does in advance? Prepare. Prepare. Yes. You prepare for the worst, pray for the best, believe for the best. Right? But we prepare for the worst. And the sort of thing was perfect example, right? We're going to talk about it a little further. A little later, we're going to talk more about lessons of the storm as we got into discussion. I'll just say this part here now. Like, one of the things that always scares me when what just happened happens is that people think the next time they don't need to prepare. That's not true. The fact that we were blessed doesn't mean that we were wrong for preparing. Those of you that have read all my stuff know that I was frustrated as heck. You know, I've been planning this black belt retreat and so I was actually being a hammerhead for a little bit. I was like, what? They're going to cancel? They can't do that. It's going to be fine by the weekend. And then I
You can imagine my preparedness is helping that day. Don't want to call and tell them about it.
But you know what? Then I took 2 steps back and evaluated the situation like you do. I was like, you know what? I said, this will happen tonight because of how we react to it. It's going to be fine. Remember, I even sent something out that said, here's all the black belts that said, here's all the positive things for you of waiting for this. Because that's all I could do. We can control what we can't control what we can't control. So, back to where we're at, I skipped to the next lesson. What are some of the ways that warriors handle challenge? And it would be, we've already said prepare as one. We should be writing. That's why I wanted so many of these things. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. She's so awesome. Give it to Caps. She's been around as many years as her. Like she read my mind. Just like, okay, that means he wants one. So prepare, we're going to write up there when we have one. But what are some of the, and this would be helpful, what are some of the ways a warrior handles challenge that is different from the way the masses handle challenge? Directly, I love it. So in other words, I think, not for words in mouth, but I think you mean like we don't try to pretend like the problem isn't there, we attack it. I love it. Another way that a warrior handles challenge differently. So we've got 2 so far. Where's some of those? Stay calm. Stay calm. And the analogy goes really too, right? Because I've said so many times that even I, watching these young black belts do their stress drills, that's what I'm always the most impressed with. They have every reason to not be calm. If they were just normal people. But they look like calm and graceful through a stress drill, don't they? Right? So remaining calm. And of course, these are all interdependent because why can that warrior remain calm? Because they prepare. Because they've been practicing for so long that it's not scary to them. Which maybe is another one, right? A warrior not only attacks it, but demonstrates courage, which is the absence of fear. It's about what we do in the presence of fear. Like action, right? Good. Somebody's got to write all those though. Who's the writer? All right, well, remind Sensei back where we're at then. Like, the other word, prepare. Call it, this is the whole title. You can abbreviate if you want. Our warriors handle challenge. And then we had, and then you can finish that in between while because you know I'll be talking a lot for a second. So just do a bullet that says prepare. And then there was direct, and then there was courage. There was one before that. What was the one? Calm and courage. Thank you. And who had the hand up this time? Jacob.
Courage.
Stay calm. Okay, good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please do.
Knowing what victory looks like.
Oh, okay.
Understand how you've got to understand what the end game looks like for you, so you can get it.
So, this is going to be fun. Just for the sake of foreshadowing, we'll call that RPM. Yes, RPM, because we're teaching RPM today. So RPM, So you put RPM as the next one. And what Mr. Bond called that is understanding, I mean, you can say getting the end in mind, understanding the objective, mission oriented, you said a lot of different ways. So, what else?
Systematically.
Oh, systemically, okay, I love it. Systematically, systemically, good. Really good. I love it. Want to add anything to what that means, or?
Both in order of what you need to do, not just reacting without thinking and understanding the steps that you need to get there.
The plan, very good. Yes, sir.
Yeah, resource management.
Research management, love it.
Big words, big words. Indoctrination of the.
But you know what the real problem is? The real problem isn't you spelling, it's that you care. Whatever, but we'll check it later. Yes, sir.
Kind of goes with preparedness. Is always have more than one path. Things can change.
Ooh, flexibility. Flexibility, two claps. That is such a good one. I often like to share, because sometimes this is overlooked, that we should not change. By the way, I'm not insinuating you never change your goals, but I'm saying that if every time we get started to throw your goals, we're going to be meandering through life, never having accomplished anything. So we don't want to accomplish our goal, I mean, we don't want to change our goal, but very often we do have to change our approach, our plan to accomplishing the goal. That's what Perry's all about. Perry's all about, look, I got a goal right now to get to 300 students. We were going to do it this quarter, we didn't. Right after the Black Belt class, with my staff, I'll be getting the U plan. Right? That's how you get a goal done. Right? Because you never you improve until you get it. Right? What else? It's another difference in the way normal, average, that's another word, average people behave as opposed to workers. Grit, perseverance, love it. Ooh, all right. Where does it complain? You can just put like a circle and put wine, swivel, and put a. Sorry, I don't even, I'm very sympathetic to some. Nice. I slipped out during that first class, it was here. The little kid, got 1-800 wine. How about this? And this is, granted, this is just taking the content further. Does a warrior ever panic? A warrior is totally in control of their emotions. In fact, it's the most important thing. And once again, I shared in the last class when I was teaching the foundations of Dumb Down, I said, through the foundations, and then I teach you how to achieve mastery. Do you remember that I said that all of it's really mental? That all of it's really mental? A lot of it is this. Even more important than the technical aspect of what you're learning is the ability to control one's thoughts, emotions, and beliefs in a way that creates the desired benefits, the desired accomplishment, the desired goals that we want, right? Because in, let's stick for a second with the environment. Hey, can we put that down there, please? Let's stick for the analogy for a second, let's stick to the violence. Right? You could even be the better warrior technically. And if the lesser warrior can get you to lose control of your temper, to give into anger or fear or any other distraction, the lesser, meaning less technically proficient warrior will win. So I think it's one of the most important ways that we understand the concept of being order is.
When we're in school, if you go to a code blue, somebody's having a heart attack and they're legally dead, you come in there, they teach us the first thing is take your own pulse. Calm yourself down, because if you're not in control and you start to blabbering out stuff, oh my God, you're no good anymore.
That is so
So
great.
just calm down and take your own pulse as a way to get yourself back into the moment. And then you can take care of the person who brings you back.
Love it, all right. So let's take, because we're moving on to the next lesson pretty quickly, but I want you to make sure, please, to take what we just talked about and apply it in the situation. Right? Because we know, once again, that learning, knowledge without action is useless. Right? That's Aristotle said it the nice way, knowledge without action is useless. I heard it much less nicely than Aristotle said that when he was the Roman student. Jim said, look, listen, don't just learn for the sake of being wisdom, because you're just being motivated idiot. He says, instead, learn to act. Learn so that you take action on what you know, and then you can control your life. Right? So the point is that what we want to do is make sure that you're able to actually apply this somewhere in your life, even beyond just in the dojo. And I hope it will be very, very relevant to what you're going to go into your life. I hope that part's obvious. But this week you can apply it somewhere in life. I told the true story in one of my classes, but I don't remember. I've been teaching all day and it's all been great. But at one moment in time, I actually told a story, from that in truth, I was in my 30s and still in that control of time. My kids know that, right? Like, I did not have my total emotional control of my temper in my 30s. And, and something that was stupid little temper tantrums, like the time that I threw all the stuff off the back of the truck, And sometimes it was like somebody paid for it. But in either case, it was a lack of control on my emotions. And the point of the story is that if in that time I wasn't, because at that time I was already, but in that time, I would have had this lesson and I would have actually went out and I would have been in any of those situations I just shared. And I would have stopped and said, this is the chance to apply what I just learned to you. That would have been powerful and powerful for change. Because we are what we repeatedly do. So every time we act the way we don't want to, we're moving in that direction. Every time we act the way we do want to, we're moving in that direction. Does that make sense?